Today, I bring something that could completely change your seduction game. The habits that might be sabotaging your attractiveness without you even realizing it. I have researched and compiled the 6 habits that make you ugly without you realizing it. Have you looked in the mirror and felt a pang of dissatisfaction? Do you feel like your appearance doesn't reflect your true potential? Have you tried 1,001 tips promising a radical change, but still don't know what's going on? Let me tell you that most likely this isn't something innate or something you can't change. It's not just about physical appearance, but about everyday behaviors that could be affecting your appearance and consequently your success in the game of seduction. So let's go straight to the first habit. Habit 1, having limiting beliefs. The first mistake many of us make is thinking we're ugly. Let me tell you something, buddy. That belief is a trap. Instead of saying, I'm ugly, start thinking, maybe I don't have the necessary discipline to adopt the habits that will make me more attractive. Think about it. If you eat junk food every day, sleep poorly, and don't take care of yourself, what do you expect? It's obvious that you won't feel or look good. But that doesn't mean you're ugly. It just means you haven't adopted the right habits yet. So the first habit you'll get rid of is this thought that you're ugly just because, well, let's continue. Habit 2, not researching or paying attention to skincare products. Another common mistake many of us make is not paying attention to the products we use in our daily routine, assuming you have one. In the personal development world, there are hundreds of videos on how to improve the appearance of your skin. They talk about facial routines using sunscreen, exfoliants, cleansers, even basic products like toothpaste or deodorant. Obviously, we have to use them, and it's important to have a routine to keep ourselves clean and fresh. But the problem is that many of us don't really know what those products contain. Have you ever stopped to read the labels? Sometimes those products we think are helping us can actually be harming us. Let me tell you a trick that has helped me a lot. I discovered an app called Yuka. It's great because it allows you to scan the products in your home and tells you if they are good for your body or if they contain carcinogenic elements that, instead of helping you, can ruin your life. So, buddy, start paying more attention to what you put on your skin. It's not just about looking good, but also about making sure you're using products that truly benefit you. And on the other hand, get rid of the idea that taking care of your skin and using skincare products is only for women. If you want to start looking really attractive, you have to take care of your appearance. Habit 3, not knowing what you're eating. The third habit that 99% of men ignore and that could transform your life is not really knowing what you're eating. Most of us have no idea how the food we consume affects our physical appearance and health. Think about soy sauce, barbecue sauce, commercial dressings, and fast food. Many of these products contain monosodium glutamate, which is not only bad for your health, but can also negatively affect your appearance. I myself have had to spend years, hire trainers, and put their advice into practice to really understand it. So listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you. On this channel, we always get straight to the point. We know that avoiding sugar is key, but there's much more to it than that. Often, sugar and artificial sweeteners are hidden in the nutritional information of products. Avoid foods that contain sucralose, aspartame, and artificial colors. Why? Because consuming sugar makes your face look bloated and less defined. If you're not sure which foods contain these ingredients, I'll give you a hint. Bagged potato chips, pre-cooked pizzas, deli meats, and salty snacks. With all this information, you'll realize how important it is to be aware of what you eat. Change these habits, and I guarantee you'll start looking better than most men. Habit 4, not managing stress and anxiety. When we're stressed, our body produces a hormone called cortisol, which can not only cause weight gain, but also affect the health of our skin and even make us lose hair. Yes, it's that serious. Stress can leave your skin looking dull, and anxiety can drain so much energy from you, making you look tense and tired. Stress and anxiety are something we all face at some point in our lives. But let me tell you something. Living trapped in that mental state of constant worry doesn't get you anywhere. Look, it's easy to fall into the trap of overthinking the future, worrying about things that haven't even happened yet. But the truth is, we can't predict what's going to happen. The only thing we can control is the present. So stop worrying so much about what might happen and focus on what you can do right now to improve your situation. And speaking of improvement, have you ever thought about how lucky you are? Sometimes we complain about insignificant things without stopping to think about all the blessings we have in our lives. From having a roof over our heads to food on our table, there are many things we should be grateful for. Learning to appreciate what we have can help us reduce stress and anxiety. Also, it's important to remember that tough times are just a part of life. Yes, we all face challenges, but it's those very difficulties that make us stronger. So don't see yourself as a victim of your circumstances. Take control of your life and face each challenge with determination. Habit 5. Not using your masculine energy. Some time ago, I read a book that got me thinking. It talked about how men primarily seek power, money, and women. But you know what? I believe there's more to it than that. It's not just about chasing momentary pleasures. The key is to understand that our true mission as men goes beyond sex. How so? Well, imagine harnessing that sexual energy, that desire for reproduction, as a driving force to achieve your goals in life. It's like using that strength to build your future, to materialize your dreams. Think about it this way. If you only focus on satisfying your momentary desires, you're wasting your true potential. You're missing out on the opportunity to turn that strength into something great, something that propels you towards greatness. You see, some say that women come naturally when you focus on your purpose. It's not about seeking quick and easy pleasure. It's about using that creative energy we all have inside to build the life we truly desire. So, my friend, don't waste that energy on fleeting things. Preserve it. Use it as fuel for your goals. And watch how your life begins to transform. The book, in case you want to look it up, is called The Way of the Superior Man. If you want this book, I leave you a link in the description so you can purchase it. Habit 6. Not taking care of your testosterone. Testosterone, that hormone that distinguishes us as men, is vital for so many aspects of our lives. Did you know that it plays a fundamental role in muscle development, competitiveness, confidence, and even mood? Yes, it's basically the engine that drives our masculinity. But what happens when our testosterone levels are low? That's where a series of habits come into play that we must adopt to keep it at healthy levels. First, we must be aware of the impact that plastics and radiation from electronic devices have on our hormone levels. Avoiding direct contact with plastics and purifying tap water to eliminate female hormones like estrogen can make a difference. I also advise keeping electronic devices away from your genitals. This will help prevent your testosterone levels from dropping. If you want some tips to naturally increase your testosterone, let's talk about diet. It's crucial to consume foods rich in healthy fats, like avocado, and make sure to include omega-3 in our diet. Supplementation can also be a great ally. On the other hand, don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. And of course, intense and consistent physical training is essential to stimulate testosterone production. So, considering lifting weights a few days a week would be a good start. But there's more. Did you know that factors like competitiveness, our relationships with women, and our sense of leadership also influence our testosterone levels? It's important to consider how these aspects can affect our masculinity and, therefore, our hormonal health. So, my friend, if you want to boost your masculinity and improve your quality of life, don't neglect your testosterone. Adopt these habits and see how your energy, confidence, and overall well-being soar. If you want to know more about this fascinating topic, you can leave me a comment like, "Christopher, I'd like to know more about more healthy habits I can adapt," and also tell me the country where you're watching from. I'm here to help you reach your best version.